Hello viewers, a warm welcome for another video session in the Fuzzy Scientist vlog. So, as part of our main topic journey, which is metabolism of carbohydrates, so today's subtopic would be a small one and which is very interesting for all, especially if you have small siblings in your home who loves chocolates a lot. So, what is today's topic? So, today's topic is glycolysis and dental caries. So, how do you define dental caries? Let us look at the definition of dental caries. So dental caries are nothing but like the restriction or decalcification of hard teeth mm, uh, due to organic acids released by bacterial infections. It's as simple as that. That means like when bacteria grows on your teeth, so they do secrete some organic acids after undergoing certain process, especially glycolysis. Here, let us look at that in the next few seconds. So when these acids act on our teeth and they result in the decalcification or destruction of our teeth, then we call such condition as dental caries. So what happens in this? Like basically, what happens is the anaerobic bacteria, such as say example mm, Staphylococcus mantis, and Lactobacillus species. They colonize on our tooth. They colonize on our tooth, especially growing over the optimum sugars, which say for example sucrose from chocolate we consume or candies we consume. So they grow on these, and perf- they perform glycolysis consuming these sucrose or sugar content. So as they are anaerobic bacteria, so their end product would be lactic acid, which is an acid. So as they perform glycolysis, more amount of lactic acid is secreted, and this more amount of lactic acid being secreted on our tooth, so directly destroys the enamel and dentine layers of present on our tooth, and eventually resulting in the destruction of hypoxy hypoxy appetite matrix, so which is majorly responsible for like teeth major part, and resulting in the what do you call that, resulting in the dental caries formation, or simply say cavities formation. So this is what actually happens in the dental caries process. So bacteria grow, uh, especially anaerobic bacteria, consuming the sucrose or other sugars that come along with the chocolates or candies we consume, and these bacteria in this particular optimum medium grow in rapid rate, so resulting in the secretion of lactic acid, which eventually destroys our enamel and dentine, and eventually forming cavities and the hypoxia, especially hypoxia appetite matrix. So what happens later, like how can we actually define them is, so basically one solution is like lower levels of fluoride, either taken through toothpaste or topically applied, can reduce can stop the growth of bacteria. So why do fluoride reduces the growth of bacteria? If you properly remember, so in our previous video I've discussed, like while discussing the topics of and 10 reactions in glycolysis, I've told you that so the reaction catalyzed by enolase can be inhibited by adding fluoride. How does that happen? How does fluoride inhibit the enolase enzyme? So fluoride, along with magnesium ion and phosphorus ion, form a of complex which goes and binds with the active site of the enolase. So thus making its active site unavailable for the substrate. So in this process, we can actually inhibit the growth of bacteria and prevent our tooth from having cavities or dental caries. So that is it for today, and I'll be covering more topics in tomorrow's video. So thank you for watching my video. Please do subscribe for my channel for the scientist to get lot other interesting videos. So thank you for watching again. See you.